Hi guys, how you doing today? Or this evening or this night? I just have to come here. I'm talking to you guys real quick. You know these teenagers and these kids that we tend to ignore sometimes? We act like because we're older, they don't know nothing. Let me tell you something. The relationship is supposed to be reciprocal. So I feel like you can learn from them and they can learn from you. Right, Devon?
Hmm.
What did you learn from me last night?
To right to this thing.
As a teenager, what do you expect? Anyway, what did you learn? Okay, hold on. So this is how you guys are gonna sit down and relate to your kids because we gotta really like take the next generation to a different space than what we grew up. Some of us grew up in. Okay, it's called reciprocal relationship. It's called having respect for each other, mutual respect. Anyway, so what two things that I taught you last night that you think is valuable?
Banking.
Okay, what did you learn about online banking?
How to write on the back of the check.
He learned how to endorse the check and how to what else?
Re- like like request Zelle.
Right, speak up.
Request from Zelle from the bank.
Request from Zelle. How to do what?
How to
Two
send
things you had to learn how to do with Zelle. What was it?
send the money
Right?
and receive the money.
Okay. And it was a quick process, correct?
Yes.
Okay. So and do they teach you those things in school?
No.
And do you think that it would be helpful if you would have learned these things in school?
Yes.
Okay. And the snail mail as opposed to email, the snail mail, because I'm teaching my son how to just be set up properly for future. You know what I mean? How to pay bills, write checks, and different things like that. So tell me the difference between the email, how you feel about the emailing, which is electronic, as opposed to the snail mail, which is like it's going to take a couple of days. Tell me how you feel about the email. Which one do you like better?
Email.
Why? Talk up so they can hear
I
you.
don't. I forgot what a snail mail is. What is that?
Snail mail. You know when I send you the envelope and everything?
Like physically.
Yes, physically.
I guess email. Email what? Check?
No, like email. Like, do you like the email better as opposed to the old school way? Like, I try to show you how the old school way is because a lot of people, guys, they like to get like electronic billing and everything, but not everybody. Like, I still get both. I guess they do it just to not to waste paper. But some people still like the physical touch. So go ahead. So you learn how to set up your bills as well, right? Okay, good. Um, okay, so for me now, the reciprocal relationship, um, he just so I'm on my website trying to get my stuff together, and I'm like, what is this thing? What is this lock for? And my son just came around and tell them
That's
about when you see the lock on the website or any website. What does that mean?
whenever you see a lock like near like a logo, whatever you're on a profile, whatever, that means that it's private and you need to unlock it in the settings, so anybody could access it.
That's what he taught me. Like I'm like, what's wrong with this? Something is wrong with this. Why I'm not getting any feedback from these people, and my website was locked. So he helped me with that. So basically, what I'm telling you guys is that we can't, because we're older, we can't think that we know everything. We got to allow the kids to talk to us. You know, this is how the relationship is going to build with your children. It starts from small until they, you know, it's all the way until they're grown. So this allow them to come to you and talk to you about anything. You know, if something is bothering them, they could come and talk to you about it, and even like just being playful. You know, like Davon, like one thing I hate is like on Saturdays when I'm up. I like to sleep late on Saturdays because I work so hard, and he'll come in and try to like disturb my peace, piss me off a little bit. But you gotta just your kids probably want to talk to you. You know what I mean? You just gotta ask them what's wrong especially when you see them keep coming like that. Just little signs, little non-verbal signs to look for. Anything else you want to say that you think could help the adults? From a teen point of view, what do you think adults could do better to encourage you guys?
Oh, listen to the listen to your teens or your kid or whatever, because they have stuff that they know.
They do. They do. Because you get frustrated sometimes because people think you don't know what you're talking about because you're younger.
Yes.
Do you feel like adults listen, not even like with your parents alone, but like just like adults outside, period? What do you think about the way they treat teens?
That's you like I don't know, like we know stuff too.
Yeah,
Um,
too.
like the old stuff is still like you could still like access or like get answers from stuff or like know stuff of the old stuff. And since the old stuff is not like that relevant now. I mean, no, like no,
You say
like
whatever you want to say.
it's not like these new stuff now. So
You mean like it's an easier way to
new
do stuff?
technology, yeah.
New technology, but still, how you feel about the old stuff is still good too. Like some old ways are still good, right?
Yes.
What old stuff? What old ways or old stuff do you think help you today?
Uh, I'd rather I I'd rather use pencil and paper.
Oh, okay. Well, that's
Sometimes,
interesting.
sometimes
Why? Why is that?
it's better. Like math, you can't really do math on like a computer. To be honest, you have to like write stuff.
I mean, even though you can do it on there, you feel more comfortable like
Yes.
writing on paper. Like I feel like pen and paper is something that um it's not gonna go anywhere no time soon. See, I got my journal right here. Thank you, Davon. I appreciate you. So I got my journal right here because it's something about and I just want to tell you guys it's something about paper to pen. I made my little list today. My 2022 list about things that I want to accomplish this year, and I already started it today. Right? See if I can find it for you guys real quick. I'm not going to read my whole thing off because that's none of your business. But the one thing that was on it, it says start my digital business. I could stick that off because today I published my first book, guys. Today, I stood here today. It's so easy to do. I published my first book. If you guys would like to learn more about how step by step how to do that yourself, contact Miss Rosa. Okay. So guys, after you coming out of this whole abuse or you went through whatever you went through, we're not gonna sit in pain no more. Nah, nah, nah. We're carrying on because life is too short, honey. So I got like about 9 things on here that I need to do. And one of the things this year that I must do, I'm gonna make sure I draw a line. Because that must be done. Oh, and another one I just think about, I gotta invest in more stocks. I started investing in stocks and I like it. So I want to do more of that. You can invest in stock on just playing around with it on Cash App. Everybody use Cash App and Robinhood. Start there. You got E-Trades too as well. Just play around with it because you know what they said. When your money just sit in your savings account, it's not doing anything for you. So you want to make sure you make your money work for you. Okay, even though they say the stock market is down right now, if you're in it for the long run, buy those stocks now when they're low. You can get into crypto too as well. And to travel more, let me stick that off. And just like certain things you want to do, get your journal, like my son say, put the paper to the metal, honey. So those are just some little tips. Listen to your kids, guys. They have valuable resources for us. All right. Everybody here are talented. The kids are talented as well. I don't care how small they are. Just listen to them. Pay attention to your children. Have a great evening, guys. Thank you so much for listening.